Well, good afternoon, everybody, and I want to thank you all for joining us today. I'm proud to be here today to have just signed legislation that will help improve road safety and make a real difference in stopping distracted driving here in the Commonwealth. Operators driving a car should not be holding a phone to text, check social media, or email. When a driver on an electronic device hits something or someone, that's not an accident. It's a crash that was avoidable. So this is a very proud day for Massachusetts, where we join the other states in New England and do more to help prevent further injuries and horrible tragedies. In addition to the members of the legislature who are here with us today and who worked very hard to strike a deal and get to the bottom of some very difficult issues, I want to thank a number of the folks who have come to visit with us as part of this coalition. Members of the Vision Zero Coalition, Mass Bike, the Boston Cyclists Union, Livable Streets, Walk Boston, AAA Northeast, Safe Roads Alliance, Text Less, Live More, Students Against Drunk Driving, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, and officials with the National Transportation Safety Board. Thank you all for the role you played in making this happen. This bill adopts recommendations in the Strategic Highway Safety Plan, stipulating that no operators of motor vehicles and bicycles can use devices unless the technology is being used hands-free, creating penalties for violating the law and requiring that law enforcement officers report data on violations so that information can be shared with the public. It's comprehensive, it has a serious component for those who violate the law, and it makes provisions to help ensure the law is being evenly applied. I want to take a moment to specifically thank the many advocates and especially the families who made their cause our cause and their long-standing mission to bring this bill through to fruition. In advocating for this legislation, these advocates and families, many of whom are with us here today, stepped up and told their stories. Emily Stein of the Safe Roads Alliance, thank you for your leadership. There are many others in this room today who join us who lost loved ones to traffic crashes, including members of the Branley, Sibley, Martin, Levitan, Lowell, and Bloomstein families. I want to thank you all very much for being willing to step up and tell your stories. Those stories We are also grateful that survivors of traffic crashes are here with us as well, members of the Ellison, Arsenault, Berg, and Kaplan families. It's no small thing to share details about lost loved ones and to relive the tragic events associated with personal loss. And I think every time any one of us hears these stories, we are struck by the passion and the emotion of these family members. And it is that dedication to telling your stories and remembering your loved ones that made such a big difference in our ability to get this legislation done, which will save lives and prevent tragedies in the future. Thank you, and God bless you. Thank you to everyone who worked with Secretary Pollack and her team and everybody else in our administration to make this important safety bill happen, and we look forward to working with the legislature after the first of the year on some additional safety proposals that we can pursue to keep people from harm, including the legislative package we filed earlier this year called an act relative to improving safety on the roads in the Commonwealth. I want to thank you all again very much for being here. I especially want to thank the folks in law enforcement. You had a lot to do with getting this over the goal line. God bless you too.